Emotional testimony on strange behavior and sexual situations in court today. It's the insanity trial of former Dane County Deputy Andrew Steele, who is accused of killing his wife and sister-in-law. News 3's Jessica Arp has continuing coverage from the Dane County Courthouse.
Defense continued presenting its case of a man they say was brain damaged by his disease and was acting strangely in the months before he killed his wife and sister-in-law.
This is very atypical criminal defendant, murder defendant in my experience.
Jurors spent the bulk of the day hearing from a forensic psychiatrist who testified that Andy Steele committed 2 murders because ALS had damaged his brain.
This behavior in this guy, this kind of a person with his background, is a result of his frontotemporal major neurocognitive disorder. And as I said, I'm not going to quibble if someone wants to call it minor, with the understanding that it's the reason that he killed his wife and her sister.
The doctor said that's the reason for a so-called suicide note written on his phone. That note claims Steele and the 2 sisters had a sexual relationship for years and that the 3 made a suicide pact. The defense then had Ashley and Casey's sister Haley take the stand, who discussed unusual behavior on a cruise the families had taken last year.
He knew I was getting changed and he came into the room knowing I was getting changed.
And that
was
my
swimsuit.
That struck you as inappropriate.
Again, because he was intoxicated.
In fact, did that happen more than once on the trip?
Yes, another time I was in their room and he just started taking his pants off.
Prosecutors asked about Steele's history with the sisters, including a phone call where Ashley said she caught Casey and Andy in an upsetting situation.
As you knew your sister Ashley and your sister Casey, do you think there's any world in which both of them were sleeping with Andy at the same time?
I would like to believe no. Is it possible? Anything's possible.
Sure. But does that sound like the people you knew?
No.
Okay.
Steele was asked by the judge whether he plans to testify in his own defense. He told the judge he hadn't decided. At the Dane County Courthouse, Jessica Arp, WISC News 3.